Hello my young friends, I'm connecting to you just a few hours before India is going to see a Janta curfew in place. That's right, that's what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the other day, that India should observe a Janta curfew on Sunday, the 22nd of March 2020 from 7 a.m. till about 9 p.m. And of course, in the state that I live in, Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has gone a step ahead and said that this curfew will be imposed in Telangana from 6 a.m. on Sunday till 6 a.m. on Monday, that is the 23rd of March. So this is something which all of us as citizens of India should observe, should cooperate in. This is not a hartal or a bandh or a curfew which has been imposed by any kind of political party or organization, but this is something which we as citizens of India are doing for the citizens of India, in fact citizens of this entire world. Okay, it's a challenge that all of us, irrespective of age, irrespective of religion, irrespective of gender, have to really rise up to. Now, this essentially would mean that all of us need to stay home all through Sunday, not step out at all and do things you like. You could study as students, you could spend time with your parents and grandparents, you could read a book, you could watch a movie perhaps, generally relax or play some indoor games. So you could indulge in things which you have not done for a long time. Another thing which I wanted to actually address is a number of you have been asking in the comment section as to when will the ICSE board, the council will announce the revised dates, because the exams between 19th of March and the 30th of March were essentially postponed. So obviously it makes us believe that the exams would be held anytime from or after the 1st of April, right? My point is that I don't know, and I don't think even the officials at the council have the foggiest of idea. At this point of time, all of us are experiencing and going through an unprecedented situation. This is a threat not just our state, our city, our country, but the entire world is facing. So in front of that, actually, our exams, the class 10 ICSE board exam, seems like a very insignificant thing. Isn't that so? Because we are battling with actually matters of life and death. Look at the casualty figures that are coming in even now from countries like Italy and Spain. In India, the biggest threat, the biggest challenge is to ensure that we do not go into the community stage, wherein if it spreads within the community, at this point in time, we are trying to isolate those who are coming in from foreign countries, ask them to go into quarantine centers, test them, ask them to stay in 14 days of self-quarantine. But in case if they actually, many of them not following the rules, if they do not follow the rules, it can then spread into the community, and then the people who they interact with will further spread into their families, their neighborhoods, the people who they meet. Imagine the kind of pandemonium it will lead to. So we are going through a very challenging time at this time in India, in the world. So my advice to all of you would be to wash your hands every 30 minutes, and it has to be a 20-minute long schedule. There are lots of videos on social media which tell you exactly how you should wash. You should wash all the corners of your two hands, all the fingers, the thumb, and ensure that it goes on for at least 20 to 25 seconds. A thorough hand wash to be repeated every 30 minutes. And if you are using things like the elevator, when you touch the lift buttons, please ensure that you use a sanitizer or hand wash once again, because each one of those commonly used areas carry germs. So you have to be very careful. Okay, it's actually a little strange. In fact, I was reading a note which I found quite amusing and very realistic, right? Because all of us actually yearn for things like a good job, workplace, movies, holidays both within India and abroad, going out to eat in restaurants, generally having a good time, going to the gym. But surprisingly, you see, all this has actually come to an end at this point in time, or at least it has stopped, it has paused at this point in time. Isn't that very strange? And what are we all following back on? We are falling back upon our home and our family, our immediate family. So in the end, you realize that probably there is a larger message the universe is trying to send to all of us. that it is home and your family that matters the most. We all were running after things which were largely temporary. Of course, things which were bringing us a lot of happiness, no doubt about that. But now even work is taking place from home, right? So it's finally the four walls of your home, your house which you call your home, and your immediate family, that is the only place in this entire world that's actually safe. That's the larger message that I see in this entire crisis, the health crisis that we are seeing at this point in time happening in the world. So keep your chin up. We are in it, all of us together, and I'm sure we'll come through it pretty well. Okay, thank you very much for watching.